Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car!
Hi everyone, Donut here. If you've ever been to Atlanta, Texas, I mean Houston, you know that the crime rates are a total f***ing dumpster fire. And today we've got more proof of that, a lot of proof of that. This proof will come in the form of a viral body camera video. In this body camera video, there's a suspect who thought it would be a good idea to pin a police officer in between a car door and another car. And then he kind of acts shocked when the officer responds. This happened right outside the Galleria Mall. The Galleria Mall, where you can blow your life savings and possibly catch a felony and some bullets on the way out. Where have I heard of the Galleria Mall in the news just the past week? 2 days ago, Galleria shooting suspect accused of luring victim out of vehicle with brake check. $1 million bond set for man charged with murder and shooting death at the Galleria in Houston. 23-year-old arrested in deadly shooting at Houston Galleria parking garage. And caught on camera, driver opens fire inside Galleria parking garage in third mall shooting in 3 weeks. Yes, all those headlines are from the past week and I just kind of quickly Googled them. Anyways, the video that we're going to cover is a pretty wild one. There's some very questionable driving decisions, and of course, there's this face. Before we jump into the chaos though, let's take a look at something that keeps the lights on. Our sponsor for this video is PDS Debt. The price of everything right now kinda sucks. The guy on the news says I'm not gonna be able to afford groceries. Money is super tight right now, especially if you are already in debt. That's where PDS Debt can help you out. They have customized solutions for anyone struggling with credit cards, personal loans, medical bills, or even bills that are in collections. I wish they would have been around when I was a struggling sailor and single father up to my eyeballs in debt. We're all different when it comes to why you might owe some money, but that's where PDS Debt can come in and understand your situation. They will help provide alternative solutions for you becoming debt-free. One cool part about PDS Debt helping you out today is there is no minimum credit score. They are here to help you save more and pay off your debt faster. All you gotta do is go over to their website and spend about 30 seconds taking their debt assessment. It's completely free. All you gotta do is go to pdsdebt.com/donut. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and they hold a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. Become one of the hundreds of thousands of people that PDS Debt has helped by going to pdsdebt.com/donut and take that assessment. First, let's take a moment to appreciate criminals with interesting names, and even worse decision-making skills. Beautiful Modesto, California. Police busted a group of guys for a textbook smash and grab at a jewelry store. And by textbook, I mean they took the dumbest approach possible. They rammed a stolen car through the front of the jewelry store. Tons of dudes rushed inside, grabbed whatever shiny things they could carry, and bailed in multiple vehicles, some of which weren't stolen, and you can see clearly on the security camera.
Enhance.
That happens all the time, especially in California, especially in Houston. But what makes this one so gosh darn special? Let's take a look at the mugshot real quick. Nasir Blocker, Antron Crawford, Nehemiah Miller,
Hingle McCringleberry.
and of course, Gangster Lawson. This motherfucker's name is Gangster.
Gangster? Boy, that's ridiculous.
I am not making this shit up. Imagine filling out a job application with that. Who am I fucking kidding? He's not filling out a job application.
That's not gangster. That's not gangster.
It's like his mom popped him out and was like, how do I make this kid a shithead his entire life? Oh, I know how. I'll name him Gangster.
Gangster.
Mom named him because obviously dad wasn't there to raise him and make him a productive member of society. Like, sir, your first name is Gangster? Yeah, but don't worry, I only occasionally commit felonies.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Maybe it's a family name. Anyways, police say that these four were a crew of about 20 that hit that jewelry store. In the footage that we just saw, you can see about 20 masked morons pouring in there. One dude even busted his ass. Turns out the cops were already hot on these guys' trail. One of the stolen getaway cars got flagged by a license plate reader. They found that car, the suspects, and shocking, all the evidence linked to the robbery.
Why do you have a bunch of, like, weird tools in a hidden compartment in your car? It's fetish.
Meanwhile, the store shut down for a week because, well, a car plowed through the front of it. A vehicle is not supposed to be part of the jewelry store decor. All four face robbery, vehicle theft, and conspiracy charges. They'll set at $1 million each, which I am super surprised with this being California. Except for Nasir, who for being extra dumb and they don't say why, got a $2 million bond.
Just pick a normal name already.
This crew is tied to other robberies all throughout Southern California. These include Oakland, Alameda County, and Beverly Hills. Because apparently when your name is Gangster, you never really had a choice. It's not his fault, it's society's fault. The police, am I right? Before we jump in today's main breakdown, let's take a minute to appreciate the sheer dedication that some criminals have to natural selection.
It's like basic science.
Down in Houston at the Galleria Mall. Oh yeah, I never showed you guys the last video of what happened at the Galleria Mall last week. Let's go over this again. This happened within the last week. Galleria shooting suspect accused of luring vehicle out of vehicle with brake check. $1 million bond, separate man charged for murder and shooting death at the Galleria in Houston. 23-year-old arrested in deadly shooting at Houston Galleria parking garage, police say. And last but not least, caught on camera, driver opens fire inside Galleria parking garage in third mall shooting in 3 weeks. They don't say what this is over, but obviously this man is very mad.
Crystal clear dash cam video shows someone firing a gun inside the Galleria's yellow parking garage.
Anyways, back to our story. Galleria Mall, a place you couldn't pay me to go. There was a shoplifter who really wanted this pair of sunglasses. And they weren't even nice sunglasses, especially for what's about to happen.
I ain't gonna keep telling them. Stop playing with me. Damn.
Dude, here he is, looking fresh, living his best life. Already imagining the TikTok thirst traps that he's gonna film with these babies on. Unfortunately for him, mall security had other plans, and so did gravity. A couple moments later, he gets spotted by police officers who were working security at the mall. He does what every highly intelligent, definitely sober criminal does. He runs.
You don't have to run. Everybody runs, Fletch.
But instead of running for the door like a normal idiot, he decides his best escape route is over the balcony onto the ice rink below.
His ankle came off.
Yep, full send, straight off the second story, and straight onto the ice rink. Jamie, pull that up one more time. That astronaut wanted to fly, and he finally did. Witnesses say that when he landed, he tried to get up, but there was a minor issue. His legs were facing the direction that God did not intend them to be facing. That man was folded. A quote from one witness said, he screamed, "My legs are broken." Yeah, no f***ing shit. And here's one of the wildest things. The dude is still on his phone.
What the hell?
Maybe he thinks he's about to die, so he's deleting his browsing history. That's what I'd be doing. No one's gonna see that I was going to dirtymidgethose.com. Bet you won't go there. Bet you won't. No balls. Officers made their way onto the ice, probably trying not to laugh too hard, and of course called for medics. The suspect was taken to the hospital with freshly assembled IKEA legs and a couple of pending charges for theft and evading officers. Anyways, stick around because next we have our main breakdown. May 25th, 2025. Also Houston, Texas, 2:19 p.m. So what had happened was, it's a quiet Sunday evening near, you guessed it, the Galleria Mall. Holy shit, just dropped some Willie Pete on that thing already. Well, you know, it's a quiet Sunday as far as Houston gets.
Yeah, it sucks.
But the real problem today is a blue Nissan Versa. This car is recently connected to something the kids call jugging. I'm not sure what jugging means. What does Urban Dictionary say? An awesome breast on a human female. No, Urban Dictionary, not a jug. Jugging. Ooh, is it grabbing boobs? According to Google AI, jugging in the context of urban slang and crime generally refers to the act of following someone from a bank or other place where they might have withdrawn cash with the intention of robbing them. The term, oh, get this, AI said it, not me. The term has been popularized by Atlanta-based rappers and is often associated with the city's criminal landscape. Donut over here is always saying that Houston is just Atlanta, Texas. Hey, that was from Google, okay? Think I'm over here just making shit up. Off-duty Houston cops spot this Nissan and decide it's time to take action. As officers approach our suspect, of course, like every one of my fucking videos, the suspect takes off into oncoming traffic. Eventually, traffic slows the suspect down. That's when one sergeant tries to pull him out of the car, and this happens.
Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out of the car! What the f?
Dude guns it. pinning the officer inside the driver's side door. I mean, look at this face. Hold on, we're gonna look at the freeze frame real quick. He looks like he just saw a job application.
That was really unnecessary.
From the other officer's body camera footage, the second angle, we get a clearer view of this officer who was in the first one, who scared the absolute dog shit out of the guy getting pinned inside the car. He also nearly gets ran over. Oh, just squeezing him like a tube of toothpaste. The sergeant, stuck being squeezed to death, of course pulls out his duty weapon and shoots the suspect, hitting him multiple times. Our suspect, now full of bullets and a couple of more bad decisions, drive over the median and crashes into a curb.
Shots fired, shots fired. Stop! Stop! Hey, we need HFC out here at the 5,000 block of West Palmer.
That's about as far as we get before we see this Academy Award winning performance.
Underground! 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 Anybody else inside?
That little argument they had right there was ridiculous. The officer's like, you almost killed me, you almost fucking killed me. Dude's like, sir, you shot me for nothing. Nothing? I think you just pinned him inside the car door and almost killed the dude. That's definitely something. And almost after being nearly killed, the sergeant does stay extremely respectful, all things considered. Thankfully, officers jumped into action, they rendered aid, and somehow both the suspect and the sergeant survived, though the suspect is still in the hospital facing aggravated assault charges. Meanwhile, the sergeant, who is a 25-year veteran of the Houston Police Department, has a really good story for his next barbecue. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Was this shooting justified? Would you have acted any differently if you were pinned like a grilled cheese between two cars? And how is Houston doing these days? Let me know in the comments below. In the meanwhile, stay safe, don't pin cops in between your cars. Support the channel by going to pepperbox.tv or donutoperator.com or watching me stream. Until next time, please have a fantastic day.